Yo, this your boy Thorough, and it's the My Dogs podcast where my opinions are just my opinions. I have my man right there, Mr. Deacon. What's going on, sir?
Ain't nothing too about to do it, baby. Can you hear me good? I'm good.
I can hear you. I got this new internet. It says check your internet connection. I tried to write a post. I'm hoping that I'm hoping something going on. Let me check because I tried to write it. Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened. I tried to write something earlier and it didn't even go through, man. I went and switched over. I had Spectrum and I talked about them. Then now I got AT&T because I fell in love with AT&T.
Yeah,
but AT&T playing me, man.
Man, I got Earthlink, man. I don't deal with Spectrum like that no more, man. They be wilding, dude. Be charging you a month in advance, and you like always behind. Like, man, I can't deal with them. Dog.
Yeah. I mean, I was just waiting on somebody to come up with fiber first, and AT&T was the first ones with it. And shoot, I had Spectrum try to call to get me back. They was like, when we can give you. They gave me the prices, and I got like the trigger byte, whatever that crap, what it's called, and it was like we can give you that for one trig, whatever it's called, for like $39.99 for 2 years. We'll lock you in for 2 years. I said, well, AT&T gave me the same offer. They locked me in for life. She said, "What you say?"
I got that fiber from Earthlink though. I'm straight. Never had a problem.
Yeah, but my bill, this little $39 or $49 that I'm paying is for life until I change them. My bill is not going up.
No doubt.
Oh yeah, so I love it. I love it. But I want to get into the. Have you heard anything about the OTAs? You want to before I get into my little spill? Anything that you want to talk about or get into? Because
Well, Amari's holding out.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I should have wore my coupe. That's what I should have wore.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, man, they're gonna have to renegotiate something with him. This is his last. I get it. This is his last hoorah. You know what I'm saying? Because he's pushing 30. This is his last chance, last shot to get a decent contract. So I can't say I'm mad at him. I understand exactly what he got to do. The NFL, you're trying to preserve your body, and he's trying to preserve his money. So I can't really be mad at him. I mean, Miles don't come to involuntary workouts. I'm not really mad. If he there game one, I ain't tripping because I know Amari's a veteran. He know what he got to do.
And that's what I was going to ask you. They put that out there that he's holding out for money. Do you really think he's holding out for money, or he just didn't want to come?
Both.
I mean, it ain't.
But I think it's more about of course. Like I said, this is his last chance. This is his last shot to get a good contract. Because after that, like I said, he's going to be a declining here in the next 3. Meyer probably got another 2-3 good left in him where he can be really productive. And why not capitalize on that? You know what I'm saying? Some of these players, they got to do what they got to do, man. Because next thing you know, you get this contract. Next thing you know, you done got cut and you done lost money. And no, get your money, Murray. I ain't mad at you, bro. Get that paper, dog. Deshaun got his paper. Get your paper.
But wasn't he there before?
Yeah, usually I think he usually comes out there. I mean,
I'm talking about like the first week or two of the OTAs. Wasn't Amari Cooper there?
When I that day, I didn't see him.
Oh, okay. I thought I might have seen him walk around. I don't know, but this right here. So these 3 days supposed to have been mandatory. Yeah. So correct. I mean, I don't get it, and that's what I want to get into. How they had the OTAs. Now they got this 3 days of mandatory OTAs. Then they go on another break, and then they come back for training camp.
Correct.
Now they're trying to change that. How do you feel about the change that they're trying to do? Now they're trying to wait till all these OTAs and all this stuff. They're trying to get away from it. The players want to get away from it, and they want to report in when training camp start. What do you think about it?
Football is football.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dangerous sport. Don't get me wrong. I mean, but these guys that's running around now, you could consider them. I get it, man. It's all about. I think it's about injury, man. These players don't want to put themselves out there because I think if they said that they was going to get rid of the OTAs, they was going to do something about the preseason games as well.
Yeah, they're going to probably add a game.
Yeah, they want to add a game, but cut preseason games away. It's less. But I will say this: you're getting paid the big dollars. You're supposed to be out there. Don't get me wrong. It's like
it's not mandatory.
Correct. It's not mandatory, but it's like a double-edged sword, man. Mm-hmm. And I want to preserve your bodies. You're getting paid this money. I just don't see. It's up to the NFL Players Union, man. It's up to. It's a trigger still. They got to work something out, man. But I don't think the guys want to be out there like that anymore. But I will. The week 1 games, because of this, they're gonna be sloppier. And usually that's where I win a lot of my money between week 1 and week 4. That's when I win a lot of my money. And if you're one of these teams traditionally not known to come out strong, the Browns, unfortunately, the North, the Bengals don't play good the first few weeks. That's when you get that paper.
Oh yeah.
So expect games to be a little bit more sloppy since they practicing less, if that's going to be the case.
Okay, when riddle me this. So do you say get rid of it or keep it the way it is? Before I tell you my take on what Deshaun Watson said, how he feel about it.
I say keep it.
Mm-hmm.
I say keep it for now. You know what I'm saying? But we got to see, man. It just politics, bro.
Yeah, when Deshaun, he lobbied back and forth. He said it's either nor, but I think he really like it. And he think it's beneficial because what Deshaun said about if they would have got rid of the OTAs and all that stuff, he thinking more of okay, now the draft. When was the draft? And you're trying to get when was the draft was what April?
April.
April. So now you're trying to draft somebody in April and not bring them in until July, late June, July, 3 or 4 months before you even get to see your first draft pick. And what he was talking about, like he said, OTAs ain't nothing but board work. The offensive coordinators, head coaches, they put in their game plan. You come in OTAs and y'all talk about it just extra preparation. And he was also saying that for like the players to come in jail, just become friends and team wise, OTAs, that's where you do it at, because he said in June and July when it's coming out, I ain't got time to be your friend. These rookies, these first years, or these guys on these contract years, their main focus is on making the team. It's not about being friends. So once training camp starts, it's all grind. So the OT said the OTAs it's good to bond and chill and get to know these guys. And if you get rid of OTAs, you're not really gonna know these guys, because when training camp start, it's a grind and we sweating it every day. And I'm not gonna ask you how was your day. I don't care about your day.
Yeah, that's why I said them first couple games, because of the bonding period, the brohams or whatever, it's gonna be sloppy, because like you said, these guys, I mean, rookie mini camp, they still have rookie. They didn't say anything about getting rid of rookie mini camp though. I'm saying, but so the rookies will be, the rookies should still be seen by the coaches, but like you said, the veterans won't have that presence. You got to be professional. These guys, like I said, they're getting paid good money. This is what you got to do, man. I mean, I can't really. A lot of people not gonna feel sorry for $1 million athletes. They're not. You know what I'm saying? They just like, you getting paid big money, man. And you getting $800,000 a game. The fans don't want to hear that shit. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? And when they come out and they do get a chance, they want to see their favorite players, man. I know sometimes you're limping around, but hey, no pain, no gain. But nobody's trying to hear that, man. So if the NFLPA decide and they get with the league and they say that's cool, it is what it is. What can we do? But I say keep it the way it is. Maybe take a preseason game out. Yeah, take that. I ain't even tripping on that. But the OTAs, man, you got to be there. They have a new offensive coordinator. He's installing the defense. Even if it's board work, you got to learn something. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm giving you the book and you ain't been here for 3 weeks. What did you actually do? Because these guys be out here partying and kicking.
Oh yeah. And
rookies, they're not responsible. They ain't responsible.
And I'm gonna get into, you said you got a new offensive coordinator. I'm gonna get into that, because I was listening to Deshaun Watson on his podcast. He gave us some nuggets. He gave us some nuggets on who's going to be the offensive coordinator, who's calling the plays, who's running the show. And remind me to go back there, but I want to say, you talking about getting rid of preseason. If you get rid of one more preseason game, that to me, if we keep eliminating preseason, and we already got rid of special teams, special people made the rosters off of special teams. They just got rid of that hustle, because now they got this new.
Technically, no.
One is certain that there's a certain type of player that you wanted, that motor and running all the way down there, high energy. Right now, they only 10 yards away from each other. So they're going to develop a different type of player. Then a lot of teams, a lot of these rookies, a lot of these undrafted free agents, a lot of these people that's coming over trying to make the team, they make the team from preseason. So the more less preseason games you get rid of, the more people that you're not going to find. They're going to be. Nobody's never going to see them. There's going to be a lot of cats. You're going to have to really, really have top talent if we get rid of all our preseason games. We got 2 games. If they get rid of now from 3 to 2, you got 2 games to show what you're worth. That's going to be rough.
You're supposed to be doing that in practice. Maybe that's why they should keep them OTA. What I'm saying? You're supposed to do that in practice, man. Practice, that's where, just because you're in front of us. See, like I said, we're speaking from a fan base. We're not at those camps. We're not at those meetings. We're not at the rookie symposium and all that. We're not there. So they should be making their bread and butter in camps. When they getting them reps, they should be making it. What can we do? The roster number's not changing, bro. That number, it's not like they reducing the numbers. You know what I'm saying? It's still the 53 man, and you got those 14 to 16 on the practice squad. So they got to make their evaluations quicker.
But I only get that from my interview I did with D'Anthony Bell. I asked D'Anthony Bell about getting rid of preseason. About me personally, I would like more starters to play in a preseason, and he like, nah, them starters can sit on the bench because guess what? He's like, that's how I got my job. That's how I made it. He said, how is the younger guys and the people trying to make the team going to make the team if starters is out there? But like I was just saying, if you get rid of preseason, how are these guys gonna make these teams? These people in the late rounds of your draft picks. You just, I mean, I don't know, but I'm gonna get into what Deshaun Watson was talking about. Him and his boy Quincy Avery. Shout out Lockerverse. Shout out his QB4 and all that stuff that they be doing. They was talking about how about OTAs. It's a lot of stuff that people don't really know what's going on. How we see OTAs, we see people throwing interceptions and all that stuff. And he said he'd laugh at the comments when people like of a quarterback throw an interception. They're like, look at him. He threw this many interceptions in practice. He said, y'all don't even know what we doing in practice.
Correct.
He said, maybe we working on something. Maybe we in the zone that we just saying, hey, can I throw it over there? Oh, it got picked off. No, I can't do that. Okay, now we're gonna try this way. Maybe I got picked off. But guess what? The media gets with that. Oh, he threw this many interceptions at practice. He like, we working on things. We're gonna the only way to know if things gonna work is to try it. So, and he was talking, and as he was talking, he something slid out. Him and his boy talked about it, and I got a couple clips. Tell me what you think about it. He's gonna talk about what I just said. Tell me what you think about this clip right here. He's gonna talk about Ken Dorsey. I got two of them. He's gonna talk about Ken Dorsey, and he's gonna talk about OTAs.
All right, let it ride.
Different things. Okay, can we do this? Can we not do this? Can this player do this? Can this player not do this? We're working on things. It's not so much of like we need to have everything mastered right now. Like you throw the whole playbook in the spring and see what guys can handle. All right, can we handle this? What are we good at? What can guys process most? Is it this type of offense? Is it this type of offense? Is it this run game? Is it this pass game? Like, what are the defenses? What are we good at going against? All right, the defense is showing a lot of cover two today. Are we good versus zone coverage, cover two, making those decisions? Like, are we very good versus man coverage? All right, defense is playing a lot of man coverage today because this is what Stefanski want. And Dorsey, you gotta bring your man beaters. So it's like, yeah, all that. Man, most of the media people don't know, man.
It's so much.
Now, there's one thing that I caught in there, and it's at the end. Did you catch what he said?
Talking about the man beaters?
Yeah, he said Stefanski might want to have man-to-man or the blitz, whatever he said. But he said that was Stefanski. That's what he wanted the defense to run. And he said, Ken Dorsey, you got to bring your man beaters.
Correct.
He said, Ken Dorsey, you got to bring your man beater. Ken Dorsey he let that slide out there that Ken Dorsey is calling the plays. And I'm gonna give you one more. I'm gonna give you one more nugget that he also and his boy piggybacked off of him. And I'm like, okay, Ken Dorsey is gonna call the plays this year. Tell me what you think about this one.
All right.
Okay. And this is Quinn Avery asking Deshaun Watson what he think about Ken Dorsey. But at the end of it, he's gonna slide in who's running the quarterback room and who's running the offense.
Super quirky, but when you meet him and really get to talk to him, like, oh, okay, good people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
very good dude, man. Very good dude. Very just relaxed, chill, and just want to just compete. You feel me? Just like compete. Let's go work. Let's put the time in, but at the same time, let's enjoy ourselves. Let's be you, be free. And I think that's another beautiful thing about Dorsey, and it's just beautiful about Kevin, man, allowing that. Because Kevin be in those rooms and he's allowing that to happen and let Dorsey, hey, this is you. You take over the offense, you take over the QB room, and you know we work together to be able to try to build something very, very special.
that's got to be I guess that's tough, but that's like real leadership, right? To give up something that
For
you
sure.
know you're passionate about, you know a lot about. You've been super successful coaching quarterbacks, super successful with the offense, and just be like, yo, I'm going to take a back seat, let you do this thing. I'm gonna add in my flavor, my sauce, but I'm gonna be the head coach.
Did you catch that?
I
Did
thought
you catch that?
so.
Go ahead.
So he's going to take the Andy Reid role. So basically, you know what I'm saying? He going to have the clipboard. Okay, cool. I can roll with that. You know, a lot of people for a while like I said, you know, I met Kevin, man. Me and Kevin chopped it up. And a lot of people for a while, they don't like how Stefanski calls. Some people love him. Some people can't stand it. So I think, like you said, I'm cool with that. We'll see what Dorsey do, man. I know he threw that tantrum in Buffalo, knocked the clipboard, threw the laptop, smashed all the, you know what I'm saying? So he's got a temper. So yeah, I think if more likely Dorsey's gonna be up in that booth. He's gonna be up in that booth where he's supposed to be, same way he was in Buffalo. Kevin's gonna be on the ground. Kevin gonna have the Denny's menu, and they're gonna be running through it, and then he might say, "Hey, I seen this. Look, hey, they playing back, run this," and then he gonna relay it to Kevin, and then boom. So yeah, technically, yeah, he would be calling the plays, but I think the man who's actually vocalizing it, I still think it's gonna be Stefanski still. But I'm cool with that. As long as they both working together, that's fine with me. I guess now I want to say Prefer, but the old offensive coordinator right now, I can't even spit his name out right now. I guess he wasn't doing that.
So
Van Pelt, yeah.
So you're saying that you believe Kevin Stefanski is still going to call the plays in, but the actual play is coming from Ken Dorsey?
Yeah, I think I can roll with that. Yeah, in the booth, I can roll with that. Yeah, because I don't think it was going down like that before. Yeah, but I don't not the way they were sharing. I don't think they were sharing the way it's going to be shared.
Do anybody else do that? That's too many hands to. I'm gonna tell you, then you go tell him. That's too much time on the clock.
They got seconds, but that's TP. That's why they up there, man. but that's why a lot of offensive coordinators on some teams, they're up in the booth and they relaying plays down, and they got seconds before it cuts because you can't. Hey, Mike left back, 7 right, Z7. Okay, bet. You sure about that? Okay, cool. And they running out, and then it cuts off in Deshaun helmet, or he looking at this when they scripting the plays. Deshaun got what he got to run right there. He said, okay, go back to script 20. All right, bet. And then now they're still gonna be a relay. Kevin's still involved in it, like I said, but that play number 5, it probably comes from Dorsey, and then he'll relay it.
So is there any or as a Browns fan, are you relieved that Kevin Stefanski gave up his play calling, or how do you feel? And is there any expectations? What do you? So now, from a Ken Dorsey playbook, Ken Dorsey offense, what do you expect now?
Hey, that's hard to say because people have a tendency to get injured. I don't want to put any expectations on the Browns at all. Give me what you got, because we do this every year. People blurting out all these outrageous win streaks and stuff. I don't have no expectation until I see the product on the field. I don't care about what the Browns,
the Browns play calling.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to have no expectation to Dorsey. I don't care about his reputation right now. I don't care about he being a quarterback. I need to see the product. That's the only thing that mattered to me. All these names and bringing in Vrabel and all that, I don't care until week 1 against the Cowboys. I want to see that you put this offense. Is Deshaun throwing that ball? Is he going for 3+ a game? When Chubb come back, I need to see the product. Where is all the hard work coming from? So when he calling these plays, he can install reverse sweep. I don't care. If I don't see something efficient, it's going to be a problem. And then they're going to be talking shit again. Like, man, I don't think maybe Dorsey should be. What's going on? Let me see the product. So I have no expectation. Browns fans, don't put no expectations out on your team right now. Let the Browns do what they got to do. You know, Nathan's a girl. He out there. Oh, the Browns looking good. The defense was doing. I said, that's hog shit. We get full every year. I don't fall for it. You can't give me. I take the blue pill. I don't deal with the red pill, player. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna cast me down the rabbit hole. But I need to see it. That's the only thing I care about. I don't care about the preseason games and all of that. Week 1, that's the determination. Like, man, Browns, they looking good. And You playing a team who historically in the last few years don't play good in the first four or 5 games. They can beat the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? So let's see.
Do you want a balanced offense, run offense, stay pass offense, or you just want to win?
I'm about 70. I like balanced offenses. I'm about 60-40. I want to see a balance.
I like a 60-40 pass.
Yeah, I want to see a balance of the run game. Now that Deuce is in there, and like I said, Deuce is in them boys' ears. I need to see that. I don't want to see Deshaun have to throw 350 a game. Don't forget, man, still coming out for surgery. We don't exactly know how fully recovered he is. So I want to see a balanced attack, man. I want to see Njoku across the middle. I want to see Amari. What is Jerry Jeudy gonna give us? Deep balls. I want to see take a shot. It don't work. Intermediate. I want to see all of that. A balanced attack. I don't want to see somebody keep dropping back. If it's 20 plays and then drop back 18, I'm not trying to hear that.
Yeah.
Something's wrong if we got to drop back like that.
So I mean, Watson. You said you want to see Watson, some maybe throw for 3 and all that stuff. Now, not being a homer, but I'm a big Watson fan.
No doubt.
And I'm about. He said something. I said it last year on my podcast. I'm about wins and losses. Deshaun Watson is 5-1 or 4-1, whoever's counting. That's all I care about. Everybody else worrying about how bad he looked, what he looked like. Does that matter? Does that matter to you? Because when listening to Deshaun Watson, he elevated his game. Because I say this, he said something on his podcast the other day, which I'm going to play for you, which I've been saying. Everybody, I want the old Deshaun. I want the old Deshaun. And he said it. No, and Deshaun is not going. But he said, no, Deshaun, I said, Deshaun is my man. Deshaun is my guy.
Run it. I got some retort for that. Go ahead.
But the gist of what he was saying is, guess what? He said in 2000 and whatever it was, 17 or whatever, he said, I was arguably the top 3 best quarterback in the league. And he said, guess what? We was 4-13. So why people keep asking for stats? He said, I'm a team player. I'm about wins.
Correct.
He said, if I throw for 3, I throw for 3. If I throw for 150, I don't care. I only care about wins and losses. So in last year's game, when everybody's like, "Oh, Deshaun looked it bad," he don't care what y'all say, because guess what? He just worried about that he won, and I'm gonna let Deshaun speak for himself.
That dub.
And that's more like an individual thing, but that comes more of just kind of like, and I feel like it's 50-50. You got to be the best individual you can. If you can do that, then your team is pretty much going to win. But like a lot of times, like in 2020, I was arguably one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the league when we went 4-12. You feel me? So like, it can go either way. It's the NFL. You feel me? So it's like,
yeah, for sure.
So what do you put first? Do you put the team, or do you put your individual self? I know you got to mesh the two, because you got to be the best you can be for the team. But I've been the best for the team, and our team was 4-12. So it's kind of like, all right, cool. Like, whatever I can do to help the team win. Some games I might throw 200 yards. Some games I might throw 300 yards. I don't know. But if we won that game, hey, today was
a good day. I won that game.
Today was a good day. I won the game. He said, you can't get replaced as long as you winning. He said, look at Trent Dilfer. He got a ring. He didn't throw up all them stats. He won. He did whatever it takes to win. He said his ultimate goal, he said everybody got all these what they want from him. His goal is to get a ring. Any means necessary. Now, how do you feel about what he just said?
I agree with him 100%. You know, like I said, stats, don't get me wrong. Stats tell a lot of the truth at times, but sometimes they don't. The underlying on how he really performed, like you said, that W was the only thing that mattered at the end of the day. And he's absolutely correct. And if he's willing to do certain things to win that W, that's fine. It's like I said, that's why I said don't put no expectation on it. I don't expect Deshaun to do 3+. No, I don't expect that. I want to win. And if we get 12 games, 13 games, woo, it is what it is. If he does it convincingly, the more praise he get. But the crazy thing is, when you get into it, I'm just going to say this, a lot of people feel when you get in $230 million, you're supposed to be showing your ass. And I understand that. I get that. But sometimes it doesn't go down like that. Now, let's take your boy that Brock Purdy. He don't get that type of money, but he delivers. It's certain quarterbacks that deliver, you know what I'm saying? And that's the NFL, man. Big contracts, big expectation. But if he's as a Clevelander, if he's winning, I agree with him. If he go for 150 and Chubb come back, run 3 touchdowns or something like that, and we win the game, yeah, it wasn't Deshaun's greatest game. We won. Hey, we won 28-17. You know what I'm saying? So people go, you can't make everybody happy, bro. Piss on them, man. You can't make everybody happy. If they winning, it is what it is. The whole goal, like you said, is to win the Super Bowl. If he don't make the stat line and he's ranked 17 out of 32, but we in the playoffs, I can't hate, man. We in the playoffs. We got a shot. So he's right, and I agree with him 100%.
Yeah, and that's what I've been saying for the longest. Like everybody, Deshaun, he's not even the number one highest paid quarterback. I don't even think he's top 5. So
I think he's 6, 7 right now.
But ain't nobody putting them expectations on 1 to 6 or 7. Why is it just Deshaun? Why is Deshaun the only one that has to perform? It's only one person can win the ring. Only 2 quarterbacks can make the Super Bowl. I mean, everybody getting paid. They all need to step up. So Deshaun and everybody on his about his pay. The only thing I can say is yes, he need to stay healthy. But he had a freak injury that never happened to anybody in life, and he was 4-1 last year.
Yeah,
4-1 last year, and the year before that he was what? 4. It was 3. No, he had to win a season that season too. He was like 4-3. I don't know how many games he played, but he's always
the first year.
Yeah, he had a winning record every year that he played. He had a winning record. So yes,
people want a full season out that money, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He only had one shot. He got suspended. Should have been only 3 or 4 games, but the NFL doing what they want to do. Then last year was a freak injury. It was a freak injury. So we gonna see, but that's my guy. I still think he got it. I still think he's gonna do it. I think is it more pressure? Okay, how about this? Is it more pressure on Deshaun or Ken Dorsey? Because Ken Dorsey took over he took over somebody that called the plays for 3 years, and them 3 years got 2 head coaches of the year. You stepping in them shoes, and Deshaun, there ain't no shoes to step in because we ain't had a quarterback since Bernie, but he just stepping in the shoes of his contract. Who got more pressure this year, Ken Dorsey or Deshaun Watson?
I think, honestly, that's your boy. That's my boy too. You know what I'm saying? But I think Deshaun, I want to say it's kind of equal, but you got to understand something. This is the hardest position to play in professional sports. Deshaun is the field general. Everybody else is the lieutenants and captains and colonels. He's got to direct. He's got to be able to do that. I get why people want him to play at a high level. Honestly, I do think in order for you to go deep into a deep playoff run, your quarterback should be playing at a high level. Mediocre quarterback play is going to get you canned. You got to be, like I'm just saying, maybe at the beginning of the season, let's say statistically, you're not the best. But if you go into the playoffs and you're playing at a high level, it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this guy, that first round, Deshaun played great. Second round, boom, now we Super Bowl. If them last 3 or 4 games he show out, then he show out. If he's not statistically the best quarterback in the NFL, I'm not going to get mad. If he get us there and play good at a high level, that's different. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect him to win MVP. Look, granted, Lamar, that's my dude. I don't care. I'm a Browns fan. I recognize talent. I love Lamar Jackson. But what he do in the playoffs? You know what I'm saying? He just, last year, he got out of who he was because they wanted him to become some kind of pocket quarterback instead of being who he was.
And,
You know what I'm saying?
And that's somebody also who they talked about on the podcast when they was talking about wins and losses. And Quincy, he said he's a Lamar guy too. And he said, hey, look at Lamar. Everybody keep talking about that his passing, he can't pass, he can't do this. All he do is run and all that stuff. But he wins. He wins. He said,
can't make him happy, bro.
He said, I don't care how he do it as long as he wins.
Yeah.
So I mean that's the name of the game. Wins and losses. It ain't about how many stats your quarterback got. I mean, it's a lot of quarterbacks that made up one had the most passing yards and didn't even make the playoffs.
Correct.
So I mean, what are these stats at the end of them personal goals? And that's what I like about Deshaun. Deshaun is showing growth. I mean, I can't even say he's showing growth because I don't know the man, which he might have always had these things. Yeah, he a team player, and I just liked it to hear that from him. And and Deshaun, they asked him about how do he feel about what people think they expect from me. I'm just gonna play this, and I'm gonna play it every time I get comments about how many yards Deshaun threw, what they feel Deshaun should do because of his contract, how many games we should win because of Deshaun and what we got for him. I'm gonna play this every time. Deshaun, tell them how you feel about when they say you need to be top 5. You need to get this many wins. You need to do this. Sean, talk to him for me.
And that's more like an individual thing, but that comes.
Everybody has high expectations for you in the media.
Yeah.
Are they talking about, this is what Deshaun has to do for Cleveland to be good? Like when you hear stuff like that, what do you think about your expectation for yourself in comparison with those?
I don't live for other people's expectations, so I really care less about what anybody else has to say. Like, none of that shit really matter to me. You feel me? And like, even if I, got love for you, respect, it's like respectfully, but disrespectfully, it's like I give 2 fucks about what you think. I got my own expectations. I know my expectations. My expectations is to be a world champion one day, and that's what I want to do. So, I got to surround myself with people that been there before or came close to doing it, and I got to find my way to get there. And I'm going to do whatever I need to do to make sure that I'm prepared to get there. And with God's timing and, a little bit of, just fate, just kind of, things working out in my favor. Last year was an injury. I can't control that. You know what I'm saying? It's only so much. I got hit, and I landed on my shoulder wrong and my shoulder came apart. I can't control that. At the end of the day, it's football. So like, but I don't really pay too much mind of what they got to say, what they do. And yeah, that's pretty much what I got.
No lies being told, bro. I agree with you, man. No lies being told, man. Like I said, man, I'm interrupt you. What we got to stop doing that, man. But fans, like I said, people like me and you who actually, I'm not trying to tell nobody who's watching that they don't. Sometimes you got to become a student of the game instead of a fan of the game and understand more of the X's and O's and how these teams are run, how these offenses run before we just sit there and create. Like he said, I'm glad he said he don't give 2 shits about expectation. Because if we win in 12, 13 games, who's going to be complaining here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He put us in position. Long as he go out there, don't turn the ball over and make a bunch of critical mistakes, and he get us there, I could care less. I'm still rooting. You know what I'm saying? Because I want them dogs. I want them out there. I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with him 100%, 120%, man. He's a great young man, man. I had the opportunity to meet him a couple times already, man. And I came up there with the first time. He said, I remember you had your little man, and he gave my son a football, whatnot. We chopped it up again, man. I'm rooting for Deshaun, man. I was one of the advocates on my podcast. I wanted him here. And if Christy and Cutie watched it, Christy, I don't want him. I don't like him. And they was all pissed off about all the massage shit, man. All that shit. That shit is over with. It's done. Yeah. Let's move on. Let's win football games. Let's get a championship. Bring something to Cleveland. The Cavs can't be the only one. Let's do this, man.
Yes. And I told everybody, if the Cleveland Browns ever made the Super Bowl, that would be the highest rated show ever in any history. if the Cleveland Browns, because I don't care what nobody say, we got the biggest and the best fan base ever. We ride. I mean, we average 5 games, a 5-game win in a year. And we still go out there half the time, sell out that stadium. We still wearing this Brown stuff in 3. It take us 3 years to win 10 games, but we still there. So imagine us being in the Super Bowl. Imagine everybody got to eat them words when they be talking about our Cleveland Browns. We the same old Browns, Jamar Chase or T. Higgins, whoever said that crap.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine everybody that talked about us.
Yeah,
man, we go there. We gon' they're whoever we going against. They won't have no seats. We're gonna fill it up with us all dog pounds. I mean, it's gonna be bananas. It will be bananas.
We're gonna have
what
to
do you
see
say
when the Super Bowl.
That cast parade was. I was there. That was lit. That was man. That was fire. But it won't come close to a Super Bowl.
Man.
Wait a minute. Okay. Wait a minute. I was tell the world a nugget about the Super Bowl trophy that you told me in your studio when I was there, or we might have been on a pod.
That was the NBA. That was the NBA trophy.
Hey, tell them about they probably all do it. So tell them about. You sure it was the NBA? Okay.
Yeah, it was the NBA.
Okay.
Not the Lombardi. Oh no, I ain't never seen the look. No, I'm talking about the NBA trophy.
Okay. When I tell them my dog podcast about the trophies and how they go about in handling it.
All right. So there are a lot of places people when they had these showcases and they take pictures, they let the people hold the trophy and they take pictures. That's not the real trophy. I don't care what nobody tell you. That's not the real trophy. I had the opportunity to stand next to the actual, I can't think of the name of what they call the NBA trophy right now. To actually stand, and they would not let me touch that damn thing. They wouldn't let me get close to it. People coming with white hands, and after we went for the fans. So there are replicas, just like different rings and stuff. When you get the actual Lombardi trophy or the actual, Hal something, you can't, they ain't gonna let you touch that if you're a regular person. That's for show. That is for show. Like I said, they got security, and I was like, "Can I grab him?" And I had like 2 dudes just about to pounce on me. Damn, I didn't even know. He said, "Nah, man, you gotta stand right next to it." I was like, "Cool, that's cool, because that's the real deal." But you will not, if for the average Joe, you will not put your hands on neither one of them damn trophies. You can get the replica. They'll take the replica with you, and you can hold it, take pictures with your mom and dad. Here you go. That ain't the real joint. They come in white gloves. They constantly polishing it. No, it ain't happening. So I mean, for the few fortunate people who do, more kudos to you.
So when was that Tom Brady that threw it across the river to another? What did he throw over there when they won the championship? They was on a boat and he threw it.
He threw. Come on now, you thinking that was a real? I don't think that was a. I can't remember what he threw, but you think he threw something?
He threw something across. I forgot what it was through the next boat, and they threw it back.
It wasn't
something like.
I'll tell you that for sure. It wasn't. Time was having fun, man. They getting the people in the crowd. You know, the fans, they love that, man. The fans turn out. Like old boy said, if the Browns did win the Super Bowl, man, they would be. I'm probably about maybe 20 minutes from downtown Cleveland. They're in my house trying to get to that goddamn pro. If the Browns win the Super Bowl, but you won't let me go down the rap hole. Oh, he was drunk as hell
when he got off that bus. I mean, when he got off that boat and he started walking through there. Oh my goodness, he was staggering. They had to hold him up. I'm like, oh. But I'm not even gonna go on what I was saying back then. But hey, it is what it is, man. They let him get away. Him and Grump get away with being so drunk and all that stuff. But that's a whole other story, man.
Hey, Travis Kelce, he turns up, man. He turns up, so it ain't just Tom. That's a celebration. They already got bottles of champagne. They already smelling like alcohol, liquor. I ain't mad at them. I ain't judging. They've done something that a lot of teams we have in the Super Bowl era. We've never been in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you one question. I'm sorry, My Dogs Podcast. This is the My Dogs Podcast where my opinions are just my opinions. Forgive me for this statement, but I'm gonna put it out there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. If it was somebody else, do you think that it would have went the same way of being that drunk, the way Grunk, Tom, and Kelsey walk around partying like some rock stars? You think if it was, let's say, Deshaun Watson, since we were Browns, if that was Deshaun won a Super Bowl and he walked off staggering, how do you think the media would have spent that one? Or would they have given? Would they have still praised him the same way Tom Brady did?
Ooh, are we?
Yeah, that's enough said.
We on the line. We jumping on the line.
That's all. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
that's all.
But I will.
Yeah, look at this.
Go ahead.
Myles Garrett, all he did was take his sleeves off. He got a drug test.
Yeah.
Bill Romanowski? Man, we all knew he was on drugs. He was on steroids.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna move past that. I just wanted to get that out there.
Yeah.
But
let me say something real quick. Let me say something real quick.
Right.
When we had the parade in 2016, I should have took my ass on downtown, but I had to go to work. So the news was, they had the news, the area cameras, the helicopters, and an announcer got on, and when LeBron was and had the nerve to say something about LeBron's daddy during the broadcast. And I was like, what why? Why? The man just got us a trophy. You worrying about his daddy and all that old goody. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right, man. They take their shots, and we don't want to get it like it's a racial thing. But let me see it in Cleveland first, and let's take it from there.
Yeah, then we let it happen. Then we'll see how it go.
No doubt.
But okay, one more thing before I have to get you out of here.
All right,
your boy Myles Garrett. I'm hoping he's joking. But we talking about Myles Garrett, so he probably serious because he just loves the sport. But I'm hoping the coaches be coaches.
Mm-hmm.
They asked the Cleveland Browns players who want to play on special teams with this new rule, and Myles Garrett said he wants to play. Well, you putting him out there, and how do you? What's your thoughts on that? If you see Myles Garrett, I don't know which side he want to be on, but if you see Myles Garrett out there on either side, what's going through your head?
Man, if I see him or Mari out there or whatever, I'm gonna lose it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That, come on now. I get it. We're like we talked about, one hit, one kick, bang, bang. Come on, bro. Myles don't got the speed to do that. Come on now. Stop it. Stop it.
He just came off of an injury last year too.
Correct. And he played hurt. Don't put your $160-something million defensive end out there on. Come on, man. I'd rather they score a touchdown before I let Myles do that. People don't understand, even though I know they're lining up differently. These guys are flying. And you got a guy who weighs 260 come boom and hit you. No, it's a reason why they're doing some of these changes, because it is one of the most dangerous situations in sports. It's kickoff and punts. I would lose my mind if I see Myles Garrett out there. I understand that they better put the best special teams cats out there, but Myles, hell no. I don't want to see no Njoku out there. I want to see no Myles. I don't care if they can say that for fun. No coach is that damn stupid to put their star players out there. Correct, man. And no, stop it. And see, that's that bullshit that gets people that get people all excited. And there's so many PR stunts during the year to get people interested. Same thing with Caitlin Clark. The stuff is going on now. It's so many PR things that they do to mind people. They don't understand that as a head coach. You think I'm about to come on. That's like telling Deshaun, you know what, Deshaun, kick the ball. You go out there. Stop it. Don't. That is not his job. He's not getting paid that money to be no damn gunner, to be on special teams. Cut it out. Don't do that. I don't care what Myles said. He having a good time. He's an Adonis. He swole up. No, stop it. Don't do
and
that.
and they put.
I'll throw a football through the TV if I see that boy out there,
Oh yeah,
I'm not playing. Man.
I'm turning it off. I don't need to see no more. We need a new special teams coach, and we need a whole owner, GM who co-signed this, who put him out there. But they also
need his ass whooped. He needs his ass whooped if you do that.
Yeah, but they also put Denzel Ward on the spot too. When Miles said he'll play, what would you do? He's like, I mean, yeah, anything for the team, anything to help the team win. Man, just be real. Say, nah, I'm not playing no special teams. Denzel,
he is one concussion.
Wait, he about 120 pounds.
Yeah, he one concussion away from damn near ending his career. He can't take one shot. Like, people, stop it. Come on.
Hey, they ask some of the silliest and dumbest questions ever, man. I'm like, nah, man, nah. But so let me see. I got
The man said, "You're right. I was playing."
yeah. He was just playing around. That's my guy right there. He's
no doubt.
He's a good follower. I like and I respect him. Tell everybody the My Dogs podcast. Where can they find you, sir?
Make sure y'all follow me, follow us on TMDE Sports on YouTube and all the social media. YouTube, TMD Sports is the main. Hey, I got to give a shout out to my boy TP, man, for helping your boy. We had one of the highest rated shorts and videos, man, in the last couple months, man. TP, I owe you a debt of gratitude, my brother, helping me pop, man. You do what it do. Appreciate you, bro.
Oh, zero problem. We help each other, man. We a team. We all want to be up at the top. We all want to do good. Nope. If you want to see somebody fail, man, then you got something wrong with you, man. You got something wrong with you. All right.
Yeah. That's why I do it, man. For the haters, I done got some hate. Keep on hating on me. Keep on hating, and y'all see it.
Watch us grow. We gonna grow. Yeah.
I love that energy. Keep talking shit.
Okay, Deshaun. Okay. But I just want to thank y'all for watching. This has been the My Dogs podcast, where my opinions are just my opinions. Tune in every Wednesday at 8 p.m. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. And maybe next week I'm going to try Instagram, but we're going to see how that goes. But I just thank y'all for tuning in. That's my man right there. The TMDECK, all them letters. I mean, what do it? Well, that's abbreviation. What do that mean?
Oh, you mean TMDE? TMD stands for the Mr. Deacon Experience.
Oh.
That's what TMD stands for. That's what I'm TMD, Mr. Deacon, baby.
Okay, I'm sorry, My Dog podcast. I got a porn star on here. What is? Hey,
I ain't say Mr. Marcus. I said Mr. Deacon.
Yeah, Mr. Marcus. Hey, that's real up, man. Okay, the experience. Okay,
no doubt.
Oh, but I thank you. I thank you for coming on. This is the My Dogs podcast, where my opinions are just my opinions.
Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Get him. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire.